is an organization spreading new age spirituality across the globe and also enlighten entrepreneurship, which will create business opportunities and also coaches a lot of people who want to create something greater onto this planet, who want to contribute onto the planet. It could be in terms of ecological balance. It could be promoting small businesses. So we are getting a lot of speakers onto our platform and also a lot of authors. And then going forward, even leadership training will be provided as part of this organization. And then we have started off with the YouTube channel and social media promotions recently, and we are hosting regular programs. Today is one program that is happening on spiritual tap. So how we can maintain health and prevent diseases without even using medicines or going to the hospitals. So Dr. GK sir has did lot of research for the past 20 years, and his hospitals he recommends meditation and so many other things, how to deal with life. This session will look more interactive. And sir also will, I think that there are a lot of sir students also who has joined from the last time. There we have covered already 6 spiritual tablets, and today we are going to cover a few more spiritual tablets for the beginners especially. And don't think these are just for the beginners. These are the basics, the foundation is laid upon. On various topics, not only the Indian speakers, we are also getting from foreign countries who have been from India also living in the foreign countries, or it could be just even foreign nationals. We are getting onto this platform. Please post the Telegram group. It's wonderful. This I would like to introduce Dr. Gopalakrishna sir. Most of you already know him. Previously joined in the last session. And for newcomers, there are a lot of newcomers also. So I would like to introduce sir again. So Dr. Krishna sir is a spiritual scientist who dedicated himself for the well-being of the people at physical, mental, spiritual levels through pyramid power and also spiritual wisdom. So he established Spiritual Tablets Research Foundation under the guidance of Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement, which is a collection of non-religious, non-profit voluntary organizations. With his 24 years of spiritual practice and wisdom, he simplified several spiritual concepts as spiritual tablets to bring awareness to the people about self through wisdom. So to share this wisdom, he established hundreds of spiritual healthcare centers across the world and successfully cured more than 10,000 people. So his organizations are across Dubai, Middle East, everywhere, USA, you name it, it is there. So there are a lot of followers and also teachers trained by Dr. GK sir. And today I feel very lucky to have Gopal Krishna sir with us. He's doctor by profession, but he's teaching spirituality, not just the allopathic thing, which is more powerful than allopathy. So with this, I humbly hand over the session to Dr. Gopala Krishna sir to teach the subject spiritual tablets for beginners. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you, madam. Thank you very much for this great opportunity. Even till today, I remember on the first day of my meditation at the inauguration, Pati sir was astonished with all the rooms I established. There are around 8 rooms, the counseling chambers and group meditation hall and serious meditation chamber and health science classrooms and music and dance learning center, a spiritual book library. So these are all the centers I established in a single, group of complex rooms. So of course, it is all my, astral vision, in fact, and that exactly. So there is a fight between my family members and myself because one of my brother, he just shut down his software computers, shop. So that has equipped with 3 rooms. So my family members are saying that, with an MBBS degree in this rural area, you are starting a meditation clinic. We are not sure how many, how it is going to successful. So let's start with these 3 rooms first. And if it is expanding, then we can, further we can give you the additional rooms. So to get those additional 3 rooms, I need to vacate the other vendors who are there since so long. Of course, it is our own complex. But just for the sake of a trial, we can't go on a 6-room show, but I'm completely on my word, and literally I asked them that without all those 6 rooms, I am not going to start. So really, it is the first meditation health center and a pyramid spiritual healthcare center. After that, in Hyderabad, we got in RP Road, the second center in Hyderabad by Rajshekhar Garu. And later on, thousands of case centers across the globe now. Today we watched. So thank you very much for giving this opportunity once again. The great platform, the title Pyramid Times today. So we are going to discuss about the rest of the 6 basic 12 spiritual tablets. Of course, this is a continuation class for the last session, but the basic 12 spiritual tablets are to give us more and more cosmic energy and then wisdom. So here the spiritual tablets means those are wisdom capsules. They are not exactly the allopathic kind of tablets. By understanding the wisdom behind this sadhana, if you practice it in your day-to-day life, then you are bound to get results in a great way. So the key principle is spiritual intellect is the root and physical health is the fruit. That is the key principle here. So the disease actually exists in the spiritual intellect, that is in the soul plane. So once we clear that in the roots, that is in the spiritual intellect, of course, we are bound to get the results on the body and mind. So this is the key principle here. So based on this, when I'm working with my own centers, so initially, slowly, I developed these basic things, the first 6 basic things like the meditation, and that is individual meditation, and then group meditation, so and then full moon meditation, and after that, pyramid meditation. So these are the 4 things basically important for the beginners to expand their energy from the below upwards. So this group, individual meditation, pyramid meditation, group meditation, full moon meditation. These are the 4 basic tablets to increase the energy. And after that, to retain the energy, we need vegetarian diet, the plant-based diet, and then mitahar means optimal diet. So one has to take the optimal diet with all the 5 senses. So this is what we have discussed in the last session. So up to this, the silence, including the optimal diet, all these 6 basic concepts will nourish us with great energy in the cosmos. And so that's why whenever we are working with especially the bedridden illness patients and then the serious illness cases, we give a lot of stress for these 6 things. So we try to keep a big pyramid on the bed itself, and we try to give them the pyramid water, and the small pyramids will be kept on the body parts wherever they have some pain. And then we try to keep a lot of green plants so that the plantation itself is a great energy, and healing crystals also we advise. And then we ask the family members to do some group meditation in that particular room, which gives more energy. And we ask the patients to do more and more meditation during full moon days. Before the day, on the day and next day, or the full moon, will give multiplier energy, and they can know the reason behind the illness. So that's why we advise the full moon meditation. And then, of course, plant-based diet. The spirituality starts with ahimsa, non-killing. So that's why the whole house has to become completely a plant-based diet kind of thing. And then, of course, the optimal diet. So we advise to keep a soft instrumental music as a background, so which reminds them constantly to go into silence, and then, of course, meditation. It is more helpful for the meditation as well. So with this, the basic 6 concepts, one can improve their energy. And after that, once you are sufficient by energy wise, then whatever the symptoms you have, definitely those symptoms will be reduced, and then you will be at an ease phase. From the dis-ease, we will go to a ease phase. Then we need to focus on the rest of the six basic 12 spiritual tablets. So those are reading spiritual books, that is Swadhyayam, and then sharing of the spiritual experiences among the co-participants. So that is Sajjana Sangatyam. And then spiritual health science classes means trying to attend the spiritual science wisdom sessions so that we gain a lot of wisdom out of it. And regular counseling in olden days, which is called as Acharya Sangat. Spending time with the spiritual guru once in a month or, once in 2 months, so that we will understand where exactly we are operating and what best we can do at that given moment. And then two things like living in nature and then spiritual science service. So those two also we are going to discuss in detail. So coming to this point, reading spiritual books. So spiritual science books are very, very important during our spiritual journey, where we will be exposed to immense wisdom that was invented by great spiritual scientists like Richard Bach, Seth, Lobsang Rampal, Linda Goodman, Carlos Castaneda, and in our Indian philosophy, Paramsa Yogananda books are very good, and Osho Rajneesh as well, and some of the books by Himalayan yogis and the Milarapa history. So these are some great books, and Dhyana Vahini book by Satyasai. So these are the books exclusively dedicated. These books are dedicated to meditation and the spiritual journey. So here the books are written in such a level that we are the God. So rather than thinking that God is somewhere and He is trying to do everything for us, so there will not be any dependency, and we understand that we are God, and of course the omnipresence of the God. So by reading these books, so we will understand various insights of different authors. The same truth, of course, truth is same, but it can be expressed in different ways, so that we can understand much better how to apply and where to apply all these spiritual wisdom principles. As I said earlier, spiritual intellect is the root. So if we sharpen our intellect by spiritual principles, then what happens is whatever the wrong beliefs that we hold from the environment or community, or from the parental concern, we may get into a lot of belief systems. So those wrong belief systems, which are unscientific, they will be replaced with scientific and spiritual ideas or wisdom things, and that automatically changes the reality. So that's why here, the moment you read the spiritual book, immediately we feel like there are certain points which are very suitable to our internal reliance. So the moment you realize some of the points, immediately you need to note down those points, and you have to implement those things in our day-to-day life, in our day-to-day practice. So if you bring it into day-to-day practice, then automatically we can get the results out of those spiritual principles. So in spiritual tablet system, in my prescription, especially and rest of the counselors, constantly we give as a third or a fourth point about these spiritual books, where we try to give different types of spiritual books based on the illness and based on the level of their sadhana. Especially for the beginners, of course, there may be some beginning books. And as they advance, and when they get some spiritual experiences during meditation, so based on their experiences, we try to advise different books. Like in the initial days, I used to read the book written by Brahmarshi Patriji, the Vakshatram, which is all about the throat chakra. Later on, after working with so many thyroid patients, so I wrote a book on the name Thyroid Illnesses, which gives a complete idea about all the thyroid problems and the throat related problems. How to use our voice and how to do service with this voice and how to sing, and going into silence. So all the points which are related to this throat chakra. So similarly, based on the chakra wisdom and based on the body part and based on their level of knowledge, we need to advise them a right book. So that automatically gives them a brilliant health and happiness. So when the student is ready, then the right master will appear in the name of the books. So time to time, with our own meditation energy, we attract our own reality, and the right book will automatically come into our hands. So, and then once you read spiritual books in an intense way, the meditation part is over. You're abundant in energy, and you might have read a lot of books. Through that, you gain some wisdom. Then automatically, we feel like want to communicate with the people. Automatically, we start getting so many experiences, both dreams as well as in physical reality as well. You start attracted by so many people. A lot of people will comes to you and they'll ask you with their own sorrowful problems, and then you can discuss with them and you can share your wisdom, all the meditation experiences and whatever the books you read, those wisdom principles you can share with other people. So sharing our spiritual experiences is called Sadhana Sangatyam, which is one of the most important part in our spiritual journey. So all the third experiences and dreams, coincidences, and whatever we get, that we need to share with the existing co-partners. And then by reading spiritual books and sharing our spiritual experiences, the sixth and seventh body, that casual and nirvanic body, will get activated. And because the ego will become zero and the I works at a very great level, so that the soul ascension is very faster by making our ego zero. So that's why exchange of experiences has to happen in group. So if you are silent, then you may not allow yourself to flow with your own wisdom. Otherwise, we cannot be corrected in a group. So that's why if we are bold enough to share all our experiences in group, that automatically improve our own wisdom, as well as it will be considered as a service to the community. And then, so the health science classes are one of the important things, So during health science class, one can, during health science class, the master can share their complete wisdom. So you can see there are, suppose if there are 100 to 0 to 100 steps, so all those steps can be discussed during these health science classes, and all the master's wisdoms we need to go through. Nowadays in the TV, we have a lot of spiritual channels are coming up, and the PMC, of course, is flourishing in a great way. And shortly, we are going to have a lot of wisdom sharing sessions through this Pyramid Times platform. So once we listen to eminent masters, so they will give us a narration to nurture our soul in a complete manner. So wherever we attract, wherever the level we are operating, so the next level and the below level, all the three, we can be exposed in a spiritual science class. So that we need to grasp more, and we need to implement those principles into our life. So nowadays, especially during this pandemic time, the Zoom and all the online platforms flourished in a great way. And earlier we used to expose to only 1 or 2 sessions in a nearby area, in a district headquarter or nearby center. But now because it is online, so just with a single click, we are able to access thousands of sessions. And of course, it is a great opportunity to participate in group meditation sessions. So even in UK, in Manchester, sitting here, every day, every hour we have the local meditation sessions and the Europe sessions, and from India, so many sessions are happening, and a lot of people are sharing their wisdom. So that's why attending to spiritual health science classes itself is a most important factor. And then regular counselings. So in spiritual tablet system, we developed this spiritual health counseling in a great way. Frankly speaking, in the olden days, people are used to visit their spiritual guru, okay? Because whenever they have problems beyond their limits, So instead of breaking their heads, just they used to surrender to Guru, and they used to spend 1 day or 2 days in ashram, where the Guru, sits in his own ashram in a remote places, and then they used to offer with a great love whatever the best they have, and according to their own level, that may be a simple fruit to ornaments or whatever, and they used to get some wisdom from the Guru, and once they implement those spiritual principles, then whatever the major headaches they used to carry, simply they used to get rid of those things. So this is our olden tradition, operating with a spiritual Guru. And I read somewhere in a book, The Dreams of Value Fulfillment, I guess, in the olden days, they used to have dream temples. So in dream temples, people used to come who are having the chronic illness. They used to come visit the dream temples, and they used to spend there for 2 to 3 days, where just they have to eat and they have to sleep. That's it. So once they got whatever the dreams they get, so the spiritual Guru who is operating that particular center, they used to interpret those dreams, and they used to give them what best they are supposed to implement in their life. So once they understand the reason behind the problem, and they implement those spiritual principles given by the spiritual master, then automatically they used to come out of those major chronic illness problems. So at one point of time, these dream temples has flourished like maybe like care centers, what we are doing today. So that's why here the spiritual master, whatever the technique may be, whatever the wisdom may be, so they can understand where exactly the disciple or the follower is operating, and based on their level, they will give the next set of exercise. So here in spiritual tablet system, we are trying to give a spiritual prescription, where it is completely contented with the basic meditation, how much time they are supposed to do, and the diet, and spiritual books, and spiritual movies, and some of the pyramids and energy gadgets, and what kind of experiences they are supposed to observe, and they need to come again for counseling. Of course, momentarily, some kind of support with allopathy, homeopathy, or Ayurveda, whatever the patient they like most. Because initially they need some support, so we allow them for any kind of external support, and apart from that, we give a detailed spiritual prescription. So so far, I might have given more than 1 lakh prescriptions with my hand in the last 24 years, and really I'm very happy to have that a great opportunity in this lifetime. And so many people really they surprise about my prescription. What is this? So they think that they come just like a doctor. Once I had one patient to me. She is an ulcerative colitis patient, and she is already suffering in a severe manner with bloody stools and severe abdominal pain. Almost she is very thin, around 35 kgs. Instead of from almost 55, she dropped down to 35 because the problem itself is a major gut problem, a kind of semi-cancerous condition. Doctor simply told, for the lifetime you need to use medicines, and there is no cure for this. So in that condition, somehow they convinced her, and they brought her to my center. And reading that board MBBS, see, I have already been to so many super specialists for my illness. What this MBBS doctor in this corner village is going to do for me? And then I listened her patiently, and then finally I am writing my own tablets. Just she is thinking that, what this doctor is again writing the tablets. So another set of tablets I need to use. She is very reluctant in taking the prescription, but after going through the prescription, she is totally at surprise. And you won't believe, today she is one of the core director for Spiritual Tablets Research Foundation, and she looks after the whole admin part, and she has completely cured her ulcerative colitis problem. And after six years, just accidentally, because of some other problem, we did colonoscopy, and that was absolutely normal. The doctor, the super specialty, he himself surprised. How come for the ulcerative colitis patient, the colonoscopy comes normal? He is totally surprised, and he asked immediately what he did, and she narrated the whole story. So after that, I started getting some other, kind of referrals from that particular doctor, because that problem is for the lifetime. So if someone is again and again he is coming and is very weak, means then definitely they used to refer them if they believe in these kind of things. So that's why here the spiritual tablets prescription, whatever we developed, is dead equal to if you spend some time with a spiritual guru in your own way. So try to spend with a spiritual guru at least once in a month or once in 2 months. And if you spend with him for some time, they will observe us very carefully and they will listen to us. And based on our experiences and the condition, they will advise us the righteous books and some of the spiritual wisdom straight away. They will teach, and that gives us a great healing. So, in the whatever we used to do in the olden days, in the name of Acharya Sangatya, means spending with spiritual guru. Today, I'm sorry to say that it was totally replaced by visiting doctors. It may be funny to say, but it is the fact that is happening today. Once in a month, just for our chronic illness, we are literally waiting in the queues and paying money and getting tested and bringing tablets. And very painfully, we are spending with a guru in the name called doctor, which is supposed to be a great spiritual scientist or a spiritual guru, where happily you can offer something. It is not a painful fee. Definitely, by the time you get acquainted with your master, always you will have a very loveful, unconditional feel to offer something for him. That is not happening in the hospital today. Very painfully, we are giving money, and of course, we are getting treated out there. The only a self-adjustment is insurance companies, of course, because of the insurance, these people are happy, and doctor is also happy. But in between, a lot of suffering and a lot of the attendance has to move around. So there's a lot of turmoil loop. It's all. So it can be slashed only by accepting this principle, Acharya Sangatya, our age-old ancient method. So we have to go on our own journey with our own meditation, spiritual book reading, and Sajjana Sangatya. Apart from that, once in a month, if we visit our spiritual master, nowadays there is no need to go to any master. Just a WhatsApp message or a single click, you can contact your master and you can get whatever the information you need to get. And even till today, from the rural areas, I am getting voice notes from so many senior citizens. Just they will send me a voice note about their experiences and condition, and I'll give the counter voice note for it. It is as simple as that. So that's why here the spiritual health counseling is one of the most important concept to apply, especially during the health problem, whether it is a mental illness or body illness. Better we have that spiritual counseling through masters, where they will scan us in their own method, and based on that they will advise the righteous way of things. And apart from spiritual health counseling, living with nature. So the 11th spiritual tablet is living with nature. Means one has to spend time in nature so that the nature is abundant with energy, because the greenery has got its own energy value. And once you spend in nature, so that gives the oneness practice. Whatever the oneness practice we want to understand, rather than concrete jungles, the nature is the best place to practice that. So once you understand the oneness, and clearly we can get where exactly we are operating, the source we can understand, and through that, whatever the abundant energy that is there in cosmos, in a single tap, it can be experienced in our realms. So that's why, especially with the Pyramid Spiritual Society movement, even after establishing the spiritual tablets, usually we advise our patients to go to any ashram kind of thing, from there to a natural place. So by doing these trekkings, or spending time in nature, so we can come in contact with all the 5 kingdoms: the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, animal kingdom. Of course, a group of people can gather and they can do these trekkings. And through meditation, we can access the divine kingdom as well. So, and a lot of people who are having some kind of phobias, especially whenever we are working with the anemia cases. Most of the times, we come across with a lot of phobias inside them, and small fears about the creatures and all these things. So whenever they spend in a forest, in darker places, with a campfire, the whole night they will spend with a group, and whatever the fears they have during going inside the forest and trekkings, and their capacity to withstand with the body limitations also will be enhanced, and whatever the little fears they hold, all those things automatically will go away. And it is a practical way of living. It's not that just sitting home and telling some stories. You are practically on the ground in a group, in a forest place or in a mountain tops, and that really gives us a courage, and we can increase our withstanding capacity. So that's why living in nature, and of course the silence tablet also we need to discuss here. So that silence gives us a lot of energy. It's an energy saver, I can say. And to complete the Vishuddha Chakra, one has to go through the silence tablet once in a day, or a weekdays, or sometimes for 40 days. There are masters who did even for 6 months and 1 year silence based on their own personal problems. So people will get their own guidance through meditation whenever they are supposed to go under silence, or your master may advise you to go into silence. Especially during full moon days, if you observe silence for 3 days and on a raw vegetables and a simple fruits diet, and if you do intense meditation, you are bound to get a great experiences which can give you answers for all your questions. What are the problems you have? You can get all those problems can be answered through the spiritual experiences, provided if we operate with the silence tablet. So the silence saves a lot of energy, which is unnecessarily going through our the speech, and that automatically converted into the spiritual energy, and we can get a lot of experiences. After applying all those principles, then finally we land in the spiritual science service. So there are 3 kinds of services: the social service, spiritual science service, and spiritual science service. So here the social service means it is just helping people by giving some money, like Annadan, Bhudan, Godan, Vastradan. We give money, we give clothes, and then we give education. So these are all the services. They can give a momentary relief. Okay, suppose if you are doing the same thing in front of a machinery or an ashrama and in front of a god photo, then that gives people who are not believing God, at least they believe in God. They will start coming into a positive belief kind of thing. But even still, it has got its own limitation because it is only a surrenderance to the God. But the real God exists in spiritual science, means meditation. So if you do meditation and if you understand the spiritual principles, and if you give those principles to other people, it's nothing but just you are making those people to stand on their own legs. They don't need to beg anyone for anything. So they will operate just like God by doing meditation and understanding the spiritual wisdom, the great words that were given in our Vedas, like they can understand the Aham Brahmasmi, I am God. So that's why here the spiritual science service is the greatest service that is existing on earth. And if you look back, Lord Krishna, he is able to lift the Govardhanagiri, which is equal to our 1,000 apartments today the government is giving to poor people. That is what Lord Krishna did. But at the end of the day, he gave only Bhagavad Gita. If he want, he can build thousands of houses across the world and make the people to live happily under the houses. But he gave only the Bhagavad Gita, and he said, if you read this and if you implement this, you will be always happy. Similarly with the Jesus, when he is existing, he made one loaf of bread into 5,000 breads and he distributed to everyone. If he want, he can fill the whole earth with breads and he can go away. But at the end of the day, he gave only the Bible and said, if you believe in this, you will be happy. So similarly here, the Dr. GK being a God, he is giving only spiritual tablets, no any tablets and no any, medicines or injections or help, any kind of help. Once after understanding this great principle that all our ancestors are gods, they gave only the wisdom. Of course, during the lifetime, they might have supported in different ways just to attract the people and to understand them the spiritual reality. But finally, they are all gave a big ode only for the spiritual wisdom. So that's why helping other person happens only by giving meditation and wisdom, not by just giving money or the physical supports. In 1 lakh, of course, we may give a momentary support whenever something is too worst and people are not in a position to take our helping hand. Of course, then definitely you can intervene and give. Otherwise, I strictly advise, especially the patients with spondylitis complaint and shoulder problems and some of the neurological problems, because it is directly related to our spiritual power. So if we are misutilizing the spiritual power, whatever we got through our meditation and spiritual journey, definitely in return, we are taking their karma, and that automatically gives us an unwanted alarms on our body in the name of the disease. Literally, I have seen a lot of patients who worked as healers in their own professions. They came with frozen shoulder joint problems and some neurological illnesses. And then I used to teach them these 3 kinds of services tablets. And they realized and they stopped doing all kinds of healings and all kinds of services to so many care homes they do. It doesn't mean that all those things will go waste. If you ascend yourself from social service to spiritual science service, then some other people who are into LKG, they will replace that position. Just because the seats will become vacant in intermediate, you will not stay there. You are going into degree. The 10th fellow will automatically fill those seats. Similarly, these are 3 levels of services. So once you are done with that social service, means you have to push yourself into spiritual science service. There you have to do meditation and you have to get your own spiritual experience and you have to understand the God, and the same thing you need to pass on to the other people. Otherwise, there are the evolved souls, especially it is not the game for the evolved souls. For the unevolved souls, of course, the social service may be good because they need to learn how to give first, because they are operating in a stula prakriti, means the material world. For them, it is good. But for the evolved souls, they have to go forward only with the spiritual science service. So this is a very, very most important point, which will be covered in future spiritual tablet sessions in a very elaborate way. And what are all the diseases that are linked to all these unwanted and unscientific services and all those things we discussed. But here, initially when I am operating with my meditation health clinic system, almost for more than 6 to 7 months, I operated only with 10 spiritual tablets. I used to think that 10 basic spiritual tablets. But only when I started working with one patient, really my entire idea was totally changed. Then I bound to add the additional 2 spiritual tablets, and with that, it was concluded. I want to tell that history here today. It is very, very important and good as well. He is a senior citizen doing some job, and he is into some senior kind of orthodox spiritual organization he is following since 15 years. On that day, he came to my clinic almost 18 kilometers far from the city, because I am operating in a rural area near to Visakhapatnam city. And he came all the way from city with a bag, and day one, he told me the complaints. Just I will tell you as a list, even till today I remember. He started with a severe low back pain. That's why he came actually, because the doctor said it has to be operated and he don't want to go for any kind of operation in that age. So severe low back pain. And then the whole feet was completely full a bit. And there is a skin problem. Naturally, there is hypertension and diabetes complaint and a little gastritis because of so many drugs he used. And then sleepless nights and thyroid complaint he has. On and off, he used to get knee joint pains because of that age. And a little hair fall is there. And after almost 16 to 17 complaints he told. After that, the most important thing immediately to attend is low back pain. And then, so I said, okay, we start working on it. And then, very sincerely, every day he used to come all the way and he used to spend 4 to 5 hours in my center under the pyramid. And regularly he did a lot of meditation and undergone spiritual counselings and then book reading and everything. Within 1.5 month time, whatever that severe low back pain is there, that was completely reduced. Hair fall that was totally reduced, and the skin started going in a good manner. And except the hypertension, diabetes, within 4 months, all the complaints were completely vanished. Of course, for hypertension, diabetes, the drugs quantity was reduced, but it was not totally stopped. And then he started doing on his own at his home. Once in a month, he used to come for counseling. Around at 8th month or 9th month, I guess, he came and he said, "Sir, everything was cured. I am operating very well. Even the diabetes also on and off, I am using a very little tablet, and hypertension also almost I stopped, and the levels are good. But this back pain, on and off again I am getting, but I am not figuring out why it is getting in." Then just first counseling he came. First means at the end of that 7-8 months, just deliberately I heard everything and I said I wrote something and he went away. Again and he came within 15 days. "Sir, on and off I am getting pain, sir." Then what this guy, so many complaints he came out of all these things, and then he's saying, just I asked him, "What is your daily routine? Tell me." Then he started telling, morning I used to wake up and of course book reading and then meditation and then family job. And after that, from morning 10 to around 1:30, he is doing his own kind of, that Paurohityam kind of thing. Means they will fix the muhurtam to do the marriages and different kinds of, things. So whenever he does, he do it with a great love and a compassion and with complete energy. And if people offering some money, he is not taking any money. Without taking any money, just he is doing it as a service. And after doing meditation. So, and he said, and recently it was developed in a great way. Earlier, that much people are not used to come, but now people are coming saying that whatever the muhurtam you are fixing, whatever the words you are saying, that is exactly happening in our life, and we are very happy. And out of that gratitude, people are giving some money, but he is not accepting it because he thinks that it is not spiritual. Because it is spiritual, he should not accept anything. Then I got my point. See, here he was clearly getting his own energy, and he's, no doubt, unconditionally, he's trying to do something in his own way. But he is not taking anything in return, and at the same time, he is fixing the things, which is not actually exactly spiritual. If the people are doing meditation and if they are vegetarians, definitely they are bound to get their own happy moments, not just because you fixed something in a time. So then I made a little changes in that, telling that apart from the muhurtam sheet, you give this meditation paper. And you just tell them, if you follow vegetarian diet and you do the meditation, whatever I give, it will definitely work for you. So you just link it with that spiritual message and whatever the work they are supposed to do. And then now you give it and keep a box there, whatever they want to give. If something is coming into your life, you should not say no. The give and take both are equally energetic. If you are giving something, then you are bound to get something out of it from the nature or from the people. And whatever you are getting, you try to make it again spiritual. Try to print some books or try to make some pyramids out of it and distribute them again and again, so that it will come out as a knowledge and the wisdom will go again into people. So you won't believe, after making these small changes in his regular practice, I didn't say no, whatever he is doing in his own way, because it is the thing he learned from his ancestors, which he can't simply lose it. But we made a little corrections according to the spiritual science. After 2 months, he came with a very big smile face and said, "Sir, now everything was totally vanished. Even I have stopped all the tablets, and the practice is also going in a great way. And people, whenever they are waiting outside, now they started doing meditation also. And some people are asking me about meditation as well. And my meditation teaching as well as practice both are happening at home. and I'm totally tablet free today. So all this transformation happened around 13 to 14 months with investigations, proper investigations before and after. So here, then I realized the value of spiritual science service. Once you got rid of problems and whatever you gained, that you need to give in return to the community. So without giving, we won't get anything. So wherever we get opportunity, there we need to give. And that is what the spiritual science service. And this is very, very important. And so that's why the last spiritual tablet will be spiritual science service. That is what, in fact, we are doing with spiritual tablet system. Here, whomsoever comes as patient, whether it is poor or rich, everyone will be treated very equal. Just without any single pie. Yes, we are offering our spiritual wisdom in the form of counseling. If they come forward, if they can give their valuable knowledge and time, they will come and share here with all of us. And otherwise, they will try to be a part in the whole movement. And the same thing was, the same thing is happening through Pyramid Times as well. So all these 12 spiritual tablets, especially the second 6 tablets, which I discussed now, like reading spiritual books, Swadhyaya Yoga, and sharing spiritual experiences, that is Sajjana Sangat, and health science classes, and Acharya Sangat, means spiritual counseling, and living in nature, living in unison with nature, and finally the spiritual science service, means Adhyatmika Sastra Seva. So these 6 spiritual tablets are very, very important to gain wisdom. After doing an intense meditation, once you are full with energy, means you need to shift into these 6 spiritual tablets, and you have to convert that energy into wisdom. So once you get the righteous wisdom, the wisdom is the key to solve all our problems. The spiritual intellect is the root and physical health is the fruit. Spiritual intellect can be enhanced through wisdom, the spiritual wisdom. So with this, we have completed the 12 spiritual tablets.
Hope you all had a wonderful session. Dr. GK Sir team will be able to help you with. You can definitely learn or get trained by Dr. GK Sir himself, and also the teachers that are available in every city all over the world. So please get in touch with us. Thank you.